afternoon, VivaMK network, and thank you for joining me on this live business update. Yes, as you can see in front of me is the Kleeneze Ultimate Stain Remover. And later I will, Kirsty, stop making noises in the background, please. Thank you. Later I will tell you how many of these we have sold and exactly why it is our flagship product. Kirsty, will you please stop making noises in the background? Thank you. Kirsty's so noisy sometimes. Anyway, Kleeneze Ultimate Stain Remover. We'll talk about that later. So, first, what we'll do is get the prize draws done because I've got a draw for Costa Coffees, I've got Blush and Glow, and I've got the Beauty UK Essential. Kirsty, will you stop making noises in the background? What is wrong with everybody today? I know it's Christmas, but you really got to be quiet. Thank you. Anyway, so here we go. First, 5 distributors are going to have a coffee on us. And you know, we've got various incentives running. We've given you coffee. We've given you chocolate. We're taking you out for dinner. Sounds like a date, doesn't it? So first, who is going to win Costa Coffee on us? And this was just for putting orders in. So they're all in here in my VivaMK mug. Let's see who is going to be receiving Costa Coffee vouchers today to have a little coffee over the weekend. So first, we have Frank and Chanel Rouse. Well done, Frankie. That's the first one. Coffee on us. Secondly, we have Sue Baines. Congratulations, Sue. Thank you very much for everything you're doing and all your ongoing support. Number 3, we have Ruth Garside. Thank you very much, Ruth. Again, your support has been quite remarkable over the last few months. Number 4, to have a Costa Coffee. Thank you for being quiet, Kirsty. I really appreciate it. We have Melvin Nash. Thank you, Melvin. And as you saw yesterday, Melvin is the second highest retailer in our entire organization. Almost £6,000 worth of personal retail sales since September 2019, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Melvin Nash. And the final coffee winner for Coffee on Us is Stephen Payton. Again, fantastic to see you a few weeks ago, Stephen. Thank you for all you've done across the years, not only in this business, but before as well. So that was coffee. We can get rid of all of them now. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for putting all the orders you've put in. And again, I will share our numbers with you, and you'll see exactly how well the business has performed. Now, we said that we would, again, for sales, for just saying why you're essential to the VivaMK business, we'd put you in a draw and 2 people would win this fantastic Beauty UK palette. It is a fantastic palette, essential, Beauty UK essential, and we're selling these, of course, as you well and truly know. And all we asked you to do was to say why you're essential to the business. And we had some incredible replies from you. Some I couldn't actually repeat, but some incredible replies. So 2 of these are going to be drawn now out of here. Let's have a look. All these people made a comment to win 2 of these essential kits. And first, we have Sue Baines again. And you've just won some coffee as well, so you'll be perfectly made up, not that you're not normally, perfectly made up drinking your Costa coffee. And Sue Bain said, I am essential to the VivaMK network. Thank you, Sue. Your second prize winner today. That's quite remarkable. And a second one, let's mix these up. Second person who's essential to the business is Louise Rennick. Well done, Louise Rennick. I am essential to the VivaMK network. Yes, we know you are. Thank you for that. You are the second winner of the Beauty UK Essentials. So we'll get rid of all these now, because we don't want to mix them up with blushing and glowing. And what we asked you to do for this amazing collection of makeup, you see, there's a mirror in there as well. So you see, amazing selection of makeup. We asked you, what is it that makes you blush and glow, and I have your answers in here. So let's see what makes you blush and glow to win one of these. And there's 2 people going to win those. The first person, and I'll tell you exactly what makes them blush and glow. The first one is Angela Pope. Congratulations, Angela. What makes you blush and glow? You wrote, I certainly blushed and glowed when a customer told me he dreamt of me last night. Alas, it was only to remind himself that he had run out of Ultimate Stain Remover and need to ring me to reorder. So that's what makes you blush and glow. Fantastic reply, and customers dreaming about you. I love that. You're the first person to win our blush and glow. Let's have a look who the second one is going to be. And it's this one. Let's have a look. And it is Rachel Patterson. Congratulations to you. Let me see. I blush that my sense of humor is still that of a teenager. Is it now? And I glow from the love of family and friends. What a beautiful reply. Well done, Rachel Patterson. You are going to be blushing and glowing on us. So that's the competitions done. As you know, we still have a competition to win dinner on us running until the end of the year. So do look up on that because there's some decent prizes. What are you grinning at?
9th of January.
9th of January, thank you. And thank you for not making noise now. 9th of January is the closing date for that. Thank you, Kirsty. So that's the draws done. Nothing like getting the draws out of the way. So the Kleeneze products, of course, in 2019 were a massive coup for us. Most of us are from that legendary business. That sadly I had to close last year for various reasons. But then to be able to get the Kleeneze brand back into our business exclusively, still exclusive to us, has been phenomenal. And in a moment, I'll tell you exactly how much of these products we've sold. Now, the idea was to have many of these products, and that will still happen. It's been a little bit slower than I wanted because I always want things kind of yesterday, as the staff know here. I want things very, very fast. Those will come along, and we promise to give you as many products as we can possibly get. But in the range so far, of course, we have a proper spider-free. And as you can see, there's no spiders anywhere, so it clearly works. This spider-free actually does work. There are some cheaper versions available which just simply smell of peppermint, but this has got some great products and it doesn't harm spiders. Who would want to harm spiders? But it actually does work. Instant mop and shine actually does work. In fact, let me just give you some numbers. This was one of the later ones, a wood and hard floor cleaner. Altogether, we have sold 11,414 separate Kleeneze products since September. And if you think that they only arrived in September, not only did they only arrive in September, they didn't arrive at once. They've been very slow and sporadic in arriving, but we have still sold 11,414 bottles of these products. This product, we sold 62 bottles of this. It was one of the later ones, and it's a wooden hard floor cleaner. And of course, it's number 5 in our sellers, but 62 of these have been sold. The spider-free, we've sold 202 of those, and like I said to you, it actually does work and keeps the blighters away. There's no spiders around here anyway. It does actually work, doesn't harm the spiders, and does exactly what it's supposed to do. The third bestseller at 1,270 bottles, and that is a lot of bottles, is this, the Mop and Shine Floor shiny floor, new floor in a bottle product, and it's sold 1,270 individual items, products. The second bestseller has been our Kleeneze Remove and Refresh. 3,042 bottles of this, cans of this has been sold, which is phenomenal amount of product. And of course, the biggest seller, our flagship product, the Ultimate Stain Remover, has sold a staggering 6,838 individual units. Now that is a lot of product. reintroducing the Kleeneze brand, getting it back out there, and I can guarantee you our range in Kleeneze is going to grow next year massively, and that's part of my vision for 2020 is to grow that. It's only part of the vision. There's a much wider vision that I have for the business. And the reason to show you where we'd gone with these products is important because it forms part of the vision and what we want to achieve in the business. Now, sales-wise, I told you I'd give you our true number of sales in pounds and pence. Now, bear in mind, and you do need to take this into consideration, that at the end of August, and you've heard me say this before, at the end of August, we did not have a single product, a single catalogue, no office, nothing. We had absolutely nothing as we went into the the VivaMK network showcase. Don't stop me now. As we went into that showcase, we had nothing, no products, no catalogues, no nothing. And as you know, we've had 7 productions printed since that day. We've sold a massive amount of our beloved Kleeneze brand, 11,414 individual units of product in a range where we've only still got 5 products, which is a phenomenal amount of product to be sold. But most importantly, and the sales number is important, I know many companies don't share them, but you know what? I am so proud of our sales number, considering the first penny hadn't even come into the business until the first week of September 2019. To date, as the close yesterday, we have done £276,000 worth of sales. That is a phenomenal number considering in the summer, we had nothing. In the summer, the business was even stopped for 2 weeks because we couldn't supply for the reasons that are well documented and for all the reasons that you know. In August, we weren't even supplying product. We went into a showcase almost blindly. We relaunched this amazing brand, and really, that's all we had. No catalogues, no products, no nothing. And to close yesterday on £276,000 worth of sales is phenomenal. That is a number I'm proud of. I'm proud for everybody that's contributed to that. And you saw all the recognition yesterday. Anybody that's put out a single catalogue or shifted a single product of anything that we've sold has contributed to that enormous number. If you think we've done that in the last quarter of 2019, you can only imagine what my vision is going forward, bearing in mind how we started and where we started when we regenerated the business back in September. Your latest catalogue is, of course, this one, our first attempt at giving you a main book called SS20, Spring Summer 20. And again, that's part of the vision. You've embraced this with open arms. You've only had it for 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks ago today I actually launched that. So again, already seeing great customer responses, fantastic sales, and already contributed to that £276,000 number, a real number, a number to be proud of, and a number that makes my vision even clearer for 2020. So what is that vision? Well, I'll tell you something. Many people say, are you trying to recreate Kleeneze? No, absolutely not. I'm trying to build VivaMK network. Now, our history and heritage for most of us may well come from Kleeneze, where we learned everything we needed to learn. But Kleeneze had its challenges, as we all know. It had huge challenges. It had levels of leadership that we didn't need or didn't belong there. There was many historic challenges, many corporate challenges. So what I'm trying to create is not a recreation of Kleeneze. We have the fantastic brand, and I'm proud proud to have this brand on board and exclusively available only through you today. What I'm trying to create, based on what we have managed to do in less than a quarter of the year since the 9th of September, to create that number, sell that many products and launch 7 separate productions, is to grow that vision from that moment on. So it's not to recreate Kleeneze, it's to create our own brand. We had nothing in August. When I say to you, we're coming to get everything they said we couldn't have, there has never been a truer statement to go forward. You know, I have so much support from you guys, from within our network, and some support from outside the network, but most of it has been very discouraging and lack of support, people encouraging it not to happen, to not do it, to not go forward, people, you know, throwing obstacles anywhere and everywhere. Through every single one of those adversities, whether it's been people causing problems or challenges that we've had, we have still come this far. So my monetary vision that this time next year we'll have celebrated our first 2 million. And that means a lot of things have to happen to take it from just over 250,000 to a full 2 million at the close of business this time next year. Now, bear in mind, the first year in VivaMK, which ended in March when there was 3 of us, made a loss in the business. You made approximately £100,000 loss for various reasons that, again, are very well documented. From that, I intend to grow the business to the 2 million mark between now and next year. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, shouldn't it be bigger? No, I don't want to be unrealistic. We weren't unrealistic about this year. When people said, can we have a 100-page catalogue straight away? I said, no, it's going to start slow and we will build from that. And that's exactly what we have done. We started slow and we've built from that. You know, we hadn't had a single sale come through until the first week of September, and we've taken it to this number here. We've sold all these, we've launched our first book, real main book, and we've got a fantastic team on board. You know I moan at the staff every single day, but without the staff that we have, and that's Kirsty and Kieran and Angela and Raquel and Andy, who does our designing. By the way, congratulations, Andy became a first-time father only 48 hours ago, and he still designed this catalogue and is continuing to design future catalogues. Congratulations to you. But without this amazing team on board, which still includes, of course, Liz, who will be returning to us very, very soon from maternity leave, the team has been phenomenal, and I thank each and every one of them. I couldn't have managed any of it without them. So my market is 2 million. And whilst we're trying to get to that number, and I know we will if that's what we've done in the last quarter of 2019, I intend to have product innovation. I intend to give you products that you can't get anywhere else. We're going to expand this range. We're going to expand it that everybody will come to you for their Kleeneze branded exclusive products. We've got a great line of catalogues lined up for you. It's not just going to be about SS20. There's going to be further expansion of this, more catalogues where main books are concerned, but other products, product innovation, product expansion, and that is all part of the plan. It has to be for us to get to those numbers. But most importantly, I will continue to put you at the forefront of the business. And what do I mean by that? I've always said that this is the people's business, and more so in this last quarter of 2019, because I no longer have to argue with anybody to do the business the way that I want to do it. And the way that I want to do it is to do it in a way where you are valued and at the forefront of the organization. You'll see more of that when we have our showcase on the 29th of February, and make sure you are there. Whatever you can do to get to that showcase, please do it. You need to be there. If there's going to be any single event that will highlight the fact that you are the business, then that will be the one. I will launch things there that will herald us way beyond any other business. You see, you being at the forefront already makes us different to almost any business out there. You know, even as I worked as the MD of Kleeneze or the sales director in any role I had, I can still tell you, even in those years, you know, distributors weren't always at the forefront of the business. In many terms, and right up to most recent years, distributors were almost seen as a secondary part of the business, almost like a burden to the business. And you damn well know that I want to do everything that contradicts that and put you right back at the forefront where you belong, because without you, we don't have a business. And that alone separates us from so many organizations that don't put the network first, that don't really herald the network as a dynamism of the business, that don't really value them as partners. So on the 29th of February, I will demonstrate to you why you are partners and what that really means going forward, where the vision and the belief and the partnership is concerned. But we must remain adaptable in 2020 as well. Look how we adapted to the changes in 2019. You know, I remember talking to you this time last year. I didn't expect any of what happened. There was lots of things I wanted to happen, but I didn't expect it. 3 became 1. You and I became partners, proper partners, like I've always wanted, and we adapted to change. Like I've already said, for 2.5 weeks of August, we didn't ship a single product to you. We came to a standstill for reasons way beyond our control here, way beyond. And we had to take action, we had to adapt, and we had to move forward. I took the business on board with all the challenges that it came with. And when I took the business on board on the 26th of July 2019, it came with a whole plethora of challenges created by the previous connections that we had. And we've ironed those out. We've brought it to this amazing number in the last quarter, when at the beginning of the quarter, we had nothing to show for. So what you have done with me together in this partnership has been phenomenal. So my vision is to keep growing it, to take it to that number, to put you at the forefront of the business, to demonstrate what real partners you are. And you'll see more of that at the showcase, to expand our Kleeneze ranges, to give you proper product innovation. I don't care what anybody else sells. I want to do it our way. Look what you guys, and I really must congratulate you for all the charities that you've supported, whether it's Barnardo's or other children's charities with the toys. No other business has been able to do that. I didn't even see that coming. Now, a brilliant buyer put those toys into our catalogues. We didn't know that was going to happen. The far-reaching effect of our business has been unbelievable. So congratulations to every single one of you that supported charities through our business. I cannot even tell you what that means to those people, to our business, to our brand. You know, it's unbelievable. So catalog production, Kleeneze products, product innovation, putting you at the forefront of the business, staying and adapting to change whenever we need to. We will hit those numbers by the end of this year. And when we hit those numbers, what that means is that more people will be earning more money. If we have sold 11,414 units of these products alone, considering some of them were only available just a few weeks ago, that's what I call success, and you've helped that to happen. So I hope you got a little inkling into my vision for 2020, but it can be summed up in that one line. We're coming to get everything they said we couldn't have. And so many people said we couldn't do it. We weren't capable. And you know what? Here we are, doing it, and very capable. So finally, thank you to everybody that has supported this business. We wouldn't have it without you. Thank you to the fantastic staff who, I couldn't operate any part of this business without. That even includes Lloyd, for God's sake, even he's had his little parties. I mean little. But so many people coming together, supporting the business, and you guys, probably the greatest network of people that stayed on board even when we had nothing to give you in August, absolutely nothing, and you stayed on board, and together we've hit these numbers, which is phenomenal. So have a wonderful Christmas. We'll be here almost all through it to help support you. We may have a little drumstick on Christmas Day, but other than that, we're here all the way through to support you. We don't shut. People's businesses don't shut. People's organizations don't shut. People who are valued in this business are supported, and that's what we're here to do. We may not be able to answer 24 hours a day, but I can guarantee you we'll be here throughout to help you and support you. We're taking orders all the way through. Even orders you put in over this weekend will all be processed on Monday. So listen, thank you for everything. I hope you got an insight into my vision for 2020. I'm so serious and more excited than I have ever been in this business, more than I have ever been. Thank you for everything. And we are coming to get everything they said we couldn't have. Over and out. Happy Christmas and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you.